Welcome back, everybody. I will tell you, I hate working long days. I know I've said this a million times. Hate working long days, but I really hate this time of the year right now because it gets dark super early and I have less than an hour, or well, we'll just say an hour, until it's gonna start getting dark. So, like I said in the last video, we're gonna be working on the big Blazer. So, I got the pulley kit to pull the puller off, thing. So basically, you need the collar, the piece that locks onto the pulley. You need the collar that goes around there. Then you need the two pieces that push against the pulley. So it's not hard, but just getting it all set up and getting it in there, a little bit of a pain, but that's okay. So let's go out and get this going, and at least try to get this pulley off today. Yeah, carrying all this stuff in camera. All right. So I don't know if I'll be able to set this up. So you get a light on here. Okay. So now that you have this piece that locks on, you have the oval side, you have the circle side. The circle goes on here. Now this piece goes inside like that. There's a little pin that pushes, goes on there. Then this collar locks it all in. So like I said, trying to get all of this together, it's not the easiest. All right, well, we can wait to do that piece. All right, so this goes on. That I drop into the frame. Drop that piece too. Yep, it's starting out really good. Alright, there's one. Now I need my light so I can see. There's the other. Alright, let's try this again. That goes on there. That goes on there. Alright, there's that piece. Now, we get the pushing piece. That threads into the middle. Okay, now that it's in, use a wrench to hold the big screw tight, and then you tighten it down, and that pulls this pulley off. It's going to take a while because that little piece on the inside has to seat its way in. It'll get there. This is my goal, at least get this off. Alright, that needs to get out of my way. Okay, that was a lot harder than what I thought. Videos on YouTube did not do that no justice. So it's off. I had to double wrench the small bolt. Then I had to put big crescent wrench, and a jack handle around that. And then I really had to lean in it just to get it to break loose. And about the first, oh, that's loud. It's the first time I've ever seen a helicopter that low around here. But it literally took like 3 good revolutions of real hard. And then it seriously took me 15 minutes of just cranking on that. So now we're on to hopefully the next, hopefully we can get this to easy off this, because I'm getting frustrated. All right, now I think there's 2 bolts right here that hold the power steering pump on. I think. I have no clue. Here comes that helicopter again. Whatever. All right. Here's the second one. Don't drop it. All right, let's see here. Nope, there's a third one. Okay, that's good, that's good. Right here. Oh, wow, that one was tight. Other 2 were real loose. Oh yeah, power steering pump is wiggling. That's good, that's good. Now let's hope that thing just comes right out. Oh, yes. Power steering pump is out. All right, now I have a bolt here, which was right behind this power steering pump. Then there's a bolt here. Then I think there's like 2 at the bottom. Ooh, I can get the valve cover off. Oh, that broke. That's all good. We're replacing a lot of this stuff. Maybe the valve cover will come off. I think the intake vacuum line. Nope, there it goes. Holy cow. This thing is like in there. There we go. Well, just as dirty as the other one. It's all right, we'll get it clean. Okay, so there was, let's see here, 1, 2, so there was 3 bolts. So you had 2 bolts in the head, no, 3 bolts in the head, and then 2 nuts to get this off. So there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just for this bracket. It's off. And that bracket we're going to clean too before we put it back on. We're going to try to get a lot of this stuff. Oh yeah, we're getting the exhaust off this side too now. So a lot of this stuff we're going to try to get slightly cleaned up before we put it back on. Alright, let's see if we can get this head exhaust manifold off this side. There's that bolt. And we're probably going to call it a day. Oh yeah, there it went. All right, now, as you can see, it is loose. Now I got to get it out of there. Have the O2 sensor still in. It's unplugged, but it's in. All right. See if we can get this thing to slide out. I have no idea. Oh yeah. There we go. So this side of the motor is drier than that side. Definitely something I gotta look into. And that's, I don't know if it's just not, the oil's not draining back down, because when I took the valve cover off this side, oil leaked onto the ground down there. And I mean, you can see the puddle in there to where that oil is not leaking down into the bottom of the motor. So we're definitely gonna have to look at that and see why the oil is staying at the top. Because I don't know, hopefully one of the vents or one of the tubes that go down is just clogged. We'll see. But we'll pick this up tomorrow because it's getting late. I gotta get dinner and it's gonna be dark in less than a half an hour. All right, I'll catch you tomorrow. Well, it is the next day, like I said, and it's dark out. Now, I didn't record anything, but this is gonna be kind of hard to tell. But I mean, I've got most of the motor torn apart. So basically, all the wiring for the whole thing is sitting right over here. There's a throttle body. Everything's disconnected. Basically, I need to get the motor set at top dead center, you know, number one, pull the distributor, and then basically it's intake manifold comes off and cylinder heads can come right out. This side's gonna be a little bit hard because the wire goes right there beside the head. So not a lot of room, but it'll be all right because they're all bolts. So once you get it unbolted, the head can slide. So not a huge deal, but it's done. I know this is a slow process for me. I'm usually not like taking this much time to do things, but when I have like an hour a day basically to do it, makes it real hard. But at the same time, we're getting it done. Next video, we're going to pop the intake manifold off, pop the heads off, and that should be it, hopefully. And I hope there's not a lot of sludge inside this motor. If there is, we're gonna clean it. We're gonna get the most of it out. Then we're gonna do a motor flush on it once we get it back up and running, all that kind of stuff. So it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? We're just gonna keep tearing it apart, but next video, it should be torn completely apart. That's what I'm hoping. That is my goal. Because, really, we're just a couple dozen bolts away. But yeah, top dead center, number one piston, pull the distributor, then everything will come right off. All right, well, that'll be in the next one. Catch you then.